Andrew, you must be proud as a coach. I know they gave away a bit of a lead, but to fight your way back into that game and then win it.
Yeah, I'm super proud. Yeah, the boys' attitude, the never giving up, is just something different. Yeah, it's crazy how good it is. We're just keep making it hard, but we must love it for some reason. I don't know why, but looking forward to an 80-minute performance. But the one thing I'll leave you today, it's one of the best wins I've ever been a part of for different reasons, and that is they just never gave up. Half time, we felt really good about it. We clawed our way back a little bit before half time, and as a staff in the box, we were really calm. We walked down, and I just felt like we left the sheds with a bit of belief, and and then the rest is history.
Where's that resilience come from? Because it's probably fair to say that it hasn't been synonymous with the Warriors in recent years. So how have you instilled that in the team?
Oh, I don't think it's me. I think it's everyone. Like, our staff are just unbelievable, mate. We're so happy for them. They've worked so hard. I think we're a different club. Like, we've got new recruits. We've got the best players who've hung around. We've got new staff. We've got back home in New Zealand. There's lots of ambition. We just don't want to sit on the bottom. We don't want to make excuses for anything. Like, we want to have a crack, and we're a different club. So what's in the past, I know everyone keeps talking about it, and it's fair enough, I suppose, because everyone think it will fall over soon. And after 15 minutes, they probably thought today was the day. But the boys had different ideas, and our pre-season's been very hard, and they've worked hard, and they've bought into everything. And even like our training this week was super. So I didn't see that start coming, but they were good.
Can you give us an insight into those halftime conversations? Sean Johnson said on the field that there was that belief straight away when you're in the sheds, like, imagine if we won this, we can come back and do this a bit. What a story it'd be to tell. Can you, from your perspective, what were the conversations like?
It wasn't like a Churchillian speech, like, I'll be honest. No one's going to write an article this week that we went in and ripped the doors off the sheds or anything like that. That wasn't going to work. We just went around the room like we normally did. It was exactly the same halftime as normal, barring probably what we spoke about. We actually spoke about what we had to fix. Like, it was so obvious defensively what we had to fix, and what we were so good at for so long wasn't there. We talk about resilience. We wasn't lack of resilience here today in the first half about conceding those tries. It was like coordination. What we're actually trying to do defensively just wasn't there, and we just weren't giving ourselves a chance to get in the fight. And we just spoke about details and what we had to fix, and we're really calm about it. And then right at the end, we spoke about, do we believe? Like, every time we've gone down there, we've scored. Every time we hang on the ball, we build pressure. Every time we defend a set, we look good. If you do that, you boys, we're honestly a big chance here. So that's all. That was as Churchillian as it got. Would you?
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
Yeah. Sean's composure as well, guiding the team around. I know Toby's obviously not playing today, but he was magnificent. And then have the composure right at the end to slot it.
Yeah. Mate, Sean's just like become this unbelievable leader. He's always been a fantastic player. His leadership in the last couple of weeks around what he wants for the team, the way he leads of his action around tough stuff. Like no one was running their shapes at Shawnee today because they knew he could hold his gloves up. But the way he got us around, the way he stuck to the plan, like, he didn't go away from the plan when we were behind. He didn't try and throw it around or carry on. He actually said, right, this is what we decided the plan was, and he stuck to it, and we got results from it. So, he was very, very calm under pressure. And then obviously the goal, one of our, Laurie Hale, our kick man, had a dream that he was going to kick a goal to win us the game. So we'll give that one to Laurie.
How does that all fall into place for Sean, Andrew? Because for so long throughout his career, if there has been a weakness, it has been that composure, but as you say, in the last 3 weeks, it's been faultless.
I don't know, Sean. I feel like it's pretty harsh the criticism on Sean. If you think about what he's achieved, he's been a Golden Boot winner, he's won 4 Nations, he's won World Cups. Mate, I know he hasn't done it the way he'd like to at club level, but Sean doesn't care about that anymore. I feel like he's so comfortable in his own skin that he doesn't have to prove to anyone outside of the dressing room. He doesn't care what people say. He's home with his family. He's happy off the field. If Sean's happy, he plays well. And he doesn't care about this criticism or people saying he should retire, he's done, he's not good enough, or he's this or that. Sean just honestly cares about what the dressing room and the staff think about him, and that's how he plies his trade. And he's earning respect every day because of it. So I feel that's why, and he deserves a big credit. I mean, I love Wade plays him every week.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, he's he went through some really tough times last year, away from his family, and I sort of watched his daughter grow up on the phone with him. So like, people didn't understand how much that was sort of affecting him. He'd honestly FaceTime his daughter, and he just sort of watched her grow up for those 3 or 4 months. And that took a massive toll on him, and then he was copping in the media, and I couldn't imagine what it'd be like. And then just to come home and, as Webby said before, when he's back with his family now, and he's back around people he loves, and mate, I couldn't be happier for him. It's just awesome to see him happy, and he's playing some great footy. He's probably been our best player the last 4 weeks. So I'm really stoked for him.
Yourself, Andrew, as a first-time coach, how helpful is that, having Sean at his best there in that position for you?
One, he's a leader, and 2, he's your number 7. So if your number 7's firing, you're a chance of winning games. And he gave us a chance tonight. There was a lot of good players tonight. There was a lot of players that fought their way back. But he just never seemed to be flustered at all. He never seemed to put his head down. He looked positive. I saw him grab a group of players after he tried this tonight and talk to them about what they needed to do, and he changed it. He changed the result.
Andrew, they had to overcome quite a bit of adversity, including just before half-time with that sin bin. What was your view on the new Corey decision?
I'm not sitting on the fence here. I literally don't know. There was so much going on. It was right before half-time. We were about to make a sub, and then we changed our mind. I was more interested in what had to happen now. I was more interested in who had to go defending his position right before half-time, because that's pretty important. They need to know who the half needs to know he's connected to defensively there. I'm not a fan of going back. That's no criticism on anyone who's making those decisions around tonight, because I haven't seen it. I don't know what happened. But I don't know, it just deflates the hell out of you when you defend a set and you're like, here we go with the ball, and then, what are we doing? And there's confusion, they're checking this, and then they go all the way back. So, no one's not blaming anyone, just frustrating.
So you'd rather in that situation that instead of going back 5 plays, the match review committee would pick it up if there is foul play?
Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm on the edge here. I can tell I'm on the edge. I'm a bit, teacup here, a bit excited. So, no, I'll just leave it at that. Thank you.
How about pull-up, mate? Any injuries?
I think they're all good. There's definitely some bumps, there's some limps, but the limp came after the team song. Certainly didn't come before the team song.
Yeah.
So I think they're okay, but we'll patch ourselves up. We've got to get home and recover, and then travel again to Newcastle to find and form. And they're a good side, Newcastle, so we've got to be ready for that one.